everybody, we are back for week number 2 here in the Madden 20 CFM franchise. We are facing the New Orleans Saints today, 2-0 New Orleans Saints. You can see Chris Carson last week for week 2, 350 rushing yards on the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. We're going to see what we can do again this week against the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees. You can also see week number 1, Chris Carson had an incredible week with 370 rushing yards. This guy's absolutely a baller. 99 overall. This kid is freaking insane. We're going to see what we can drop today as we head into week number 3. But we're going to have to negotiate a couple of contracts. Jared Reed, of course, a really big player. 99 overall, superstar ability, out of Alabama. 99 overall. We're going to have to re-sign this guy. This kid is absolutely a baller for us, and we're going to need him. He takes the offer. We're also going to have to do Jadeveon Clowney. Again, another superstar. Really should be a superstar X Factor, but we're just going to have to kind of see how he impacts our plays here. But for the most part, week number 1, he had a very solid performance with a couple of sacks and an interception. So Jadeveon Clowney is certainly someone that is a complete baller. So we're really going to have to see what exactly happens here. And again, you can see here in the standings, the Cowboys 2-0. A lot of teams are still unbeaten, but we actually lead our division right now. So we are trying to keep in the hunt here. Of course, we really want to go to the playoffs. Actually, the 49ers lead the division. So you can see Russell Wilson, incredible start. 56% completion, but 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. Not the most satisfying game in terms of interceptions, but Chris Carson over 720. So we're going to see kind of what we can get into with the New Orleans Saints.
Have come and go happy as well. Big time game.
So here we go. It is first down and 10 on the 22-yard line, and Russell Wilson already scrambling out right now and finding Will Dissly. We're going to pick up a couple of yards there on the pitch and run. You can see their offensive line pretty good here. So we're actually going to skip now. It's third down and 2. Russell Wilson looking outside the pocket and is going to find Tyler Lockett. Incomplete. Almost a catch and almost something extremely big there for us. That was almost a touchdown there for Tyler Lockett. But unfortunately he dropped it, so it's going to be 4th and 2. We're going to punt. Not the best of punts either. That's going to go into the end zone. And they're going to start on their own 20-yard line. Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints high-flying offense. 2-0 here. And it's going to be 1st and 10. And we're looking. KJ Wright with an incredible user sack on that play. 2nd and 17. KJ Wright just a baller straight up. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but we were able to kind of get the user sack there. I was kind of trying to play a little bit more of that run as we actually play the run there, but I was trying to play a little bit of the run, and Alvin Kamara, he's hurt. And the New Orleans Saints lose their star running back, which does have an X-Factor ability of satellite, and that's not good. He's going into the locker room, so Alvin Kamara is leaving the Saints and is going into the locker room. And that could be a big problem as we now head into 3rd and 15, and they don't do anything. So we're going to get the ball back. And it's 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. So Russell Wilson now has a chance to go down and score some points here, as we're going to look for Chris Carson, and Chris Carson's going to get the ball and is going to score First play, touchdown, Chris Carson, 48 yards. Voila, there you go. That is Chris Carson, or Russell Wilson or Chris Carson. He does have matchup nightmare, and he was lining up against the linebacker, number 46 there, so certainly had him beat and was able to catch that and make a score. So it is now 7-0. And the New Orleans Saints find themselves without Alvin Kamara and are going to throw a little bit of an RPO here to Thomas, and is only going to get about 2 or 3 yards here. So without Alvin Kamara, the Saints really don't have much of a running game besides Latavius Murray, which, you know, he's pretty good, but certainly not an Alvin Kamara. So that could be a problem, but actually, Latavius Murray was actually able to break that and got a first down. So 21 yards, that was 19 run after the catch there. This year's Madden is actually pretty decent with run after the catch, really. So, but once again, KJ Wright kind of looking to get off the blocks, but not able to get off the block sheds, and Latavius Murray's going to get 1 yard. So this defensive line is absolutely incredible with Jadeveon Clowney, Al Woods, Jared Reed, just incredible people that are full of talent, really. So really, this defensive line is loaded with talent, as 2nd and 9 is going to turn into 3rd and 7. Only a gain of 2 there for Latavius Murray. It's going to quickly turn into a 3rd down situation. Ball at the 38-yard line, though, so this is the best position that New Orleans has been in all game so far, as he's got to throw that. That was a try to set up a screen, but I believe that was Jared Reed just bearing down on Drew Brees, and that is going to set up a long field goal here for the New Orleans Saints. We're going to see if they can make it here in the rain. It is up, and it's good. 7-3, 4:23 left in the first quarter as the Seattle Seahawks take over. Once again, it's going to be a handoff to Chris Carson. We're only going to gain a couple here. Really looking to pick up here on 2nd and 10. Here we're going to try to hand it off again to Chris Carson. Chris Carson right now is the workhorse for us, but unfortunately that's Cam Jordan getting setting the edge, and that is going to be a loss for about 6 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 16, and we're really just going to try to pick up this first down here. But again, Chris Carson's kind of the workhorse for us, mainly because of the 2 incredible performances he's come off of for 2 straight weeks over 300 yards. So Russell Wilson trying to find somebody here, and is going to go down to almost came down with that, but that's going to be an incompletion. It's going to be 4th and 16, and we're going to end up punting for the 2nd straight time, which is very unfortunate of a situation, but you know, luckily our defense right now has been playing pretty stout, so we're going to try to lean heavily on our defense this time. So we're going to be looking to stop the New Orleans Saints once again. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. We're going to hand it off to Latavius Murray, who gets absolutely walloped. Only a gain of 1. As he got punished on that run. We have punishing run stoppers here. Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, and really that whole front 7. As they're going to hand it back off to Latavius Murray. Guess he didn't realize that our defense is pretty hard hitting. It's going to be 3rd down and 5, only a gain of about 4 here, and it's going to be setting up 3rd and 5 as Drew Brees is going to hit the tight end, but is going to set up another 4th down situation, and they're going to be forced once again to punt the ball over to the Seattle Seahawks. So once again, it is going to be another 3 and out. As Thompson looks, he actually almost muffed it there, but luckily it goes in the back here for a touchback. We're going to be starting with pretty decent field position here, so we're going to be seeing what we can do as we head off to our fourth position here as Chris Carson takes it for a first down. He's got human joystick on him, so he is certainly incredible. As we are heading up for another first down. Going to be first down and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Russell Wilson back to pass, looking, gonna fire deep to to DK Metcalf, but that ball is going to fall incomplete. It's gonna bring up second down. Going to be here second down and 10. Looking to hand off to Chris Carson, and Chris Carson not able to get, which is going to be stopped for a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind.
It's third down and 12 now. We are really just trying to look for anything. We do have Blitz Radar on, so we can see those people that are blitzing. We're going to send it up to Chris Carson, who spins away from number 21 there. So first down and 10 now with the closing seconds here of the first quarter. 7-3 New Orleans, or 7-3 Seattle. New Orleans is trailing here by a couple of points here, so we're going to hand it off to Chris Carson, and Chris Carson is down the sideline, and Chris Carson almost broke it there for another touchdown right now. 8 for 57 so far on the day, and we are playing in 10-minute quarters, by the way, so this is kind of impressive for Chris Carson to be able to get the numbers that he's been getting here over the last 2 weeks, coming off a monster performance the last 2 weeks here. Now week number 3, Chris Carson is going to go in and score the touchdown for Seattle. So it's 13-3 now with the extra point attempt coming up. Chris Carson certainly making his presence known here. He is out here playing hard, and so is the rest of the Seattle Seahawks. Impressive 2-0 start, looking to go 3-0. And we were just kind of marching down, and Chris Carson made him pay for that blitz. So about 1:49 on that drive, about 68 yards, and we're trying to really get in there. Drew Brees can't get it off here. Very tight contested coverage by, believe it or not, linebacker Bobby Wagner there on the deflection on the coverage. So he had pretty good. He does have the shutdown ability, and Murray's going to actually Murray's going to get a first down here. He's had 20 yards out of 5 rushes, average about 4 per carry. So certainly we're going to have to contain him, but we're doing a pretty good job so far. We're just about 9 minutes in the second quarter, and we're really trying to play a lot of that press coverage, getting our X factors sort of to be able to just knock everybody down, as Murray once again, Davis Murray, certainly picking up some yards here. It is 2nd and 1 at this point in time. He almost had the first down. Looked like he had a lane, but did not pick it up. So 2nd down and 1. Again, we're using KJ Wright here, the outside linebacker, and really just trying to make our defense make a name for itself, as our defense just swarmed around Latavius Murray, tackled him for a loss. It's now 3rd and 5. Coming up now. So another 3rd down situation for Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Michael Thomas still without a catch as we go into the closing couple of minutes, as that was a pass breakup by Bobby Wagner as well. So Bobby Wagner's out everywhere as they punt it off. And Chris Carson, once again, that spin cycle ability of his is just absolutely incredible. And that is going to be another first down there for the Seattle Seahawks, as we take it with just about 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Again, what an amazing performance so far. 14-3. We're going to really just find Chris Carson late. I didn't see him, and we found him really late, so I was actually a drop pass, but I feel like he still should have caught it, but we just didn't see him early enough to really get him those big yards, as he's going to take it on the carry for only a couple of yards. Going to set up a 3rd down. He's already had a touchdown in this game so far, so you can see our 2 blitzing guys there, 2 blitzers, so we're going to definitely have to pick that up here on 3rd down. Looking to kind of get away. We are going to hit Chris Carson. Chris Carson is going to be able to catch that, but not get away from 21. So we were really trying to spin him out. I actually wanted to get a touchdown out of that, but we weren't able to. So, but hey, we'll take the 1st down. So it's 1st down, just under 6 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter. And Chris Carson's going to bounce it out to the outside, and Chris Carson is gone. Touchdown, Seattle. Once again, Chris Carson, his speed and agility is just absolutely something incredible. Chris Carson was able to break it for a long touchdown right there. So absolutely incredible. And I believe Chris Carson now, that will put him in the zone. So ridiculous play from Chris Carson and the Seattle Seahawks. The offensive line is also something to really kind of put into. Chris Carson is in the zone here. The New Orleans Saints weren't able to do anything on offense, so we're going to cut it to our offense now. And Chris Carson already has 2 touchdowns, looking for a hat trick in this game. And since he's in the zone, we can't take a tackle for a loss, as that was almost a tackle for a loss, but Chris Carson's going to juke that guy out, and that could have ended up badly. That could have actually ended up for a tackle for a loss, but Chris Carson was able to kind of keep his balance, and it's going to be a 1st down instead of a tackle for a loss. So, we're really going to try to hand it off within the closing minutes to Chris Carson a lot more, see what he can do, as Chris Carson's going to spin and get away, actually, from about 3 guys that was chasing him down. He already has over 150 yards on the ground, 159 total right now with 2 touchdowns. So Chris Carson is just absolutely phenomenal. So we're just going to pass it right now, and looking for Chris Carson, but he just didn't turn around quick enough. And, Russell Wilson and Chris Carson are not on the same page, as it's going to set up a 2nd down with 2:35 left in the 2nd quarter. We're going to hand it off here to Chris Carson, and once again, Chris Carson, we almost had another touchdown there. 163 yards on 16 carries. So once again, just kind of telling us that Chris Carson's kind of the way to go. So he's going to come off for a little bit of a rest here, as Rashard Penny is actually in the game now. And we're going to try to convert it here. We're going to go to Tyler Lockett, who's going to get a one-handed catch. And that is going to be a touchdown for Seattle. One-handed catch to Tyler Lockett. Incredible there. An incredible throw, an incredible catch. That one-handed catch by Tyler Lockett. That is going to set up a field or an extra point attempt for Seattle, which is going to be good. It is 28-3 heading into under 2 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. So heading into half, we should have a pretty good lead here, as long as Drew Brees, which is going to be sacked, as long as they do not score here, we should be in prime position to kind of put this game away in the 3rd quarter. So we kind of already established a put away drive there, but we're going to try to keep New Orleans out of the end zone here and out of converting even field goals. So that's going to be actually a catch there, but it is not going to go for much. That's actually going to lose yards. 3rd and 11. And again, our defense is just playing absolutely lights out, not really allowing much, and only allowing that 3 points, as that's going to be a run to Murray, but that's not going to go anywhere. It's going to lose about 3 yards, and that's going to be 4th and 14 right now. So, and we're just going to go ahead and take it down, kick an extra field goal here, just to kind of pad the lead a little bit. It's going to be 31-3 heading into the halftime, and that's going to be something to kind of keep in mind, that we're kind of putting away these games very early. So we're going to head it off to the halftime report.
We'll begin out at State Farm Field. Carolina matching up with Arizona. And this one a 15-point spread as they've reached halftime. Cam Newton with a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we take the long trek eastward to Tampa check on the Bucks at home at Raymond James Stadium. And right now they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The 49ers trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
So for the start of the third quarter, it is 31-3 here on offense. Still with Carson in the zone. We are looking deep here for Tyler Lockett. Or for DK Metcalf. That's something caught by Tyler Lockett on the comeback. He actually was coming back, and we were actually able to complete that to Tyler Lockett. So looking for DK Metcalf, but Tyler Lockett ends up taking it. And we're going to hand the ball off now to Chris Carson and let Chris Carson's magic take over. Chris Carson hurdles the man and is in for the score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson's third of the game. This game is practically over. It is going to be 38-3 if we make this extra point, which we should, and we do. 38-3. This game is practically over at this point, and we're going to actually kind of skip it to the end of the game. It ended the final score 59-10. Saints were able to score a touchdown, but other than that, 59-10. Ridiculous play once again from our guys here. Just an amazing team effort as we head now to 3-0 on the season with Russell Wilson going for 307 yards today, 142 passer rating, pretty much perfect on the dot from Russell Wilson, and he's had 4 touchdowns today, no picks. Drew Brees only with 1 touchdown, so you can definitely see here that that's been good. Chris Carson, well over 300 again, 341, just a little degrade from last week's at 350. Tyler Lockett, 163 with a couple of touchdowns. So, and our defense, lights out for our defensive crew. Absolutely incredible from what we've seen on our defense so far, and our offense even more impressive. We've had a pretty good season so far with heading up to 3-0, and we're just going to upgrade some players here, but pretty much heading into 3-0 to start the season, and there's only a couple of other teams that are actually 3-0. A lot of other teams did drop out of the undefeated rank this week, and we will be sure to kind of take a look at those during week 4 next week's video, so definitely make sure you guys tune back for that. We're going to try to really upgrade our players here. I mean, pretty much our team's fully upgraded at this point in time, but we're just kind of looking to see what we can do. And once again, we have the #1 ranked offense going into next week, so certainly something that we should be proud of for, and the #1 ranked defense, which is very hard to come by, but #1 ranked defense kind of going into next week. So we head off to 3-0 in the same strong to 2-1 on the season as we are prepared for week 4, and we will face